You have 0 friends online. You have 0 new friend requests. Welcome to Lifeboat. You have 0 friends online. You have 0 new friend requests. Game blazings to 55-27. Join the game. 2/8. Game you are playing solos 8 teams of 1. Game rise and fail. Join the game. 3/8. Welcome to Lifeboat. Game Nick play air games. Join the game. 4/8. Game Bully Ryu 9914. Join the game. 5/8. Game XTAGTVX. Join the game. 6/8. Game Stolar Cloud 11. Join the game. 7/8. Game Ash 3341. Join the game. 8/8. Voting has ended. Space map selected. You have 0 friends online. You have 0 new friend requests. Game your team. Dark_green. Villager shopkeeper has been selected. Bed item has been selected. The match started. Good luck. You are chatting with all teams normally. Type at team to chat with your team. Ash 3341 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Rise and fail thought they could fly, but couldn't. XTAGTVX thought they could fly, but couldn't. You can get your coordinates using /getPose. Horizon failed thought they could fly, but couldn't. The bed of blue has been destroyed by blazings to 5527, plus 60 ranking points. The bed of red has been destroyed by McPlayer Games. Game Stalwart Cloud 11 left the game. Stalwart Cloud 11 has been killed by blazings to 5527, plus 5 ranking points. Game XTAGTVX left the game. XTAGTVX has been killed by McPlayer Games. McPlayer Games thought they could fly, but couldn't. The bed of aqua has been destroyed by Ash 3341. You cannot break this block. You cannot break this block. Bully 9914 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Ash 3341 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Horizon failed thought they could fly, but couldn't. Bully 9914 thought they could fly, but couldn't. You cannot break this block. Player Games has been killed by Blazings to 55-27. Plus 5 ranking points. See hacking, type /hacker per name, does not need to be whole per name. Game bully Re9914 left the game. You cannot break this block. Horizon Fail has been killed by Blazings to 55-27. Plus 5 ranking points. Player Games thought they could fly, but couldn't. Blazings to 55-27 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Alright. Did you know that time goes slower in higher gravity? Horizon Fail thought they could fly, but couldn't. The bed of green has been destroyed by Player Games. Player Games thought they could fly, but couldn't. Game Horizon Fail left the game. The bed of orange has been destroyed by Blazings to 55-27. Plus 30 ranking points. Player Games left the game. McPlayer Games has been killed by Blazings to 5527. Blazings to 5527 has been killed by XXLITBUY12. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and tastes good in orange sauce, then it's a duck. Ash 3341 has been killed by XXLITBUY12. Ash 3341 has been killed by XXLITBUY12. The bed of purple has been destroyed by XXLITBUY12. Game Ash 3341 left the game. Ash set. You Game XXLITBUY12 left the game. Equals. Game blazings to 5527 join the game. 8/8. Game you are playing solos 8 teams of 1. Welcome to lifeboat. Voting has ended. Desert map selected. Game Alpha 2511 left the game. You have 0 friends online. You have 0 new friend requests. Game your team. Purple. Villager shopkeeper has been selected. Bed item has been selected. The match started. Good luck. You are chatting with all teams normally. Type at team to chat with your team. Declined item 782 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Declined item 782 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Nightcap 17. Twisted Wolf 6255 has been killed by Grey P15. Twisted Wolf 6255 has been killed by Grey P15. Nightcap 1797235 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Twisted Wolf 6255 has been killed by Grey P15. Want to help translate Lifeboat into your language? Head to lbsgnet/translate. Melahi has been killed by Diglinditum 782. Twisted Wolf 6255 has been killed by Grey P15. Grey P15 has been killed by Blazings to 5527. Plus 5 ranking points. Twisted Wolf 6255 has been killed by Blazings to 5527. Plus 5 ranking points. Nightcap 1797235 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Twisted Wolf 6255 has been killed by Blazings to 5527. The beta red has been destroyed by Blazings to 5527. Game Twisted Wolf 6255 left the game. Twisted Wolf 6255 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Melahi has been killed by Blazings to 55-27. Plus 5 ranking points. Nightcap 179-72-35 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Game Melahi left the game. The bed of dark _ green has been destroyed by Blazings to 55-27. Plus 40 ranking points. Blazings to 55-27 has been killed by Declindatum 782. Game Declindatum 782 left the game. Declindatum 782 has been killed by Blazings. Destroy your opponent's bed so they cannot respawn. Nightcap 179-7. Nightcap 179-72-35 thought they could fly, but couldn't. Nightcap 179-72-35 has been killed. Nightcap 179-72-35 has been killed by Blazings to 55-27. The bed of dark _ purple has been destroyed by Blazings to 55-27. Plus 30 ranking points. Game. Whisper Tube 635-34 has been killed by Blazings to 55-27. Plus 5 ranking points. Always return a car you borrow with a full tank of gas. Wispatube 63534 has been killed by Blazings to 5527. Wispatube 63534 has been killed by Blazings to 5527. The bed of green has been destroyed by Blazings to 5527. Plus 25 ranking points. Game Wispatube 63534 left the game. Wispatube 63534 has been killed by Blazings to 5527. Want to help translate Lifeboat into your language? Head to lbsgnet/translate. Blazings to 5527 has been killed by Grey P15. Says Blazings to 5527. What slash? Says Blazings to 50. Use /transfer to transfer to a different server. Ray P15 has been killed by Blazings to 5527. Says Ray P15 has been killed by Blazings to 5527. Ray P15 has been killed by Blazings to 5527. The bed of aqua has been destroyed by Blazings to 5527. Plus 15 ranking points. Game Ray P15. You can get Game Blazings to 5527. Join the game. 1/8. Game you are playing solos 8 teams of 1. Game 7 at 11:29:97. Join the game. 2/8. Welcome to Lifeboat. Game Farouk join the game. 3/8. Game Blushington 91 join the game. 4/8. Game Monument 13 join the game. 5/8.